Coming at you today. Gonna try and see if I can do this every couple weeks, maybe get a little bit of consistency going. But today I got something that is a little bit more, it's got a little bit more gravity to it, I'll say, especially in the current political climate that we're living in. I did a little bit of a write-up on these, so forgive me, I'm going to be looking at my phone from time to time. I just want to do the facts of this matter as much justice as possible. So these are the Pyer Reebok Trail Fury in collaboration with the Innocence project, released exclusively on Pyrmos's website. And so I just want to talk a little bit about Pyrmos as well as the Innocence project. So the Innocence project is a sort of like law firm think tank that was founded in 1992. Its main goal is to exonerate the, quote, staggering number of innocent people who remain incarcerated in the United States prison industrial complex using new and improved technologies related to DNA testing as well as other unexplored sources of evidence. The legal team seeks new cases and trials for disadvantaged peoples. But perhaps most importantly, the project uses much of its resources to work towards dismantling the penal system we have in place in America today, which unfortunately seeps very deeply into our culture and into a lot of psyches where it doesn't belong. It not only frequently convicts innocent people, but it criminalizes poverty, it seeks profit through incarceration, and overall it ruins many lives rather than rehabilitating them. And so the man behind Pyrmos, Kirby Jean Raymond, is a Haitian-American designer who works out of New York. He stepped onto the main stage really around 2016 by using fashion to call attention to the very same sort of problems that this pair is aiming to solve. His designs and shows have always been very black-centric, and so in a fashion world that's dominated by white European faces, it's always nice to see a brand, or excuse me, a label like Reebok acknowledging the fact that black culture is largely responsible for popularizing its branding and its silhouettes. And so, as someone that studied political science and history, I'd like to think that I pretty thoroughly understand a lot of the issues within the American penal institution. And I would like to say that the important thing to note is that positive change can be made, however little. It all adds up with donations such as these. And so, with what these represent and what the proceeds are trying to do, I really just had to have them. So all that out of the way, let's get into this beautiful pair of kicks. So real simple, black, white, pink. The silhouette is very avant-garde. It's kind of got a lot of strong edges to it. And I think that relates to the fact that it's kind of a trail shoe. So you got that trail bottom, carbon shank in the middle, hexalite cushioning. Reeboks are actually pretty comfortable when it comes to things like these. Black mesh on most of the upper, kind of a long-haired suede that has a sort of an overdyed look to it on the mudguard. White on what I guess would be the tongue. But it's not really a tongue, it's got kind of a draw cord lacing system. You got a little bit of white neoprene up here on the sock liner. It's kind of a pink velvet on the guts. Pyrmos logos on the front, Pyrmos logos on the back. On the, I don't know what you would call this, it's kind of part of the sock liner, it says, "We gotta leave this ground you're walking on a little better for the kids," and then I believe that's Pyrmos's signature. And then this is, I think, Evan Belforti's logo, who was one of the main people who helped to design this sneaker with Pyer Moss, like the silhouette of the sneaker. And then I believe Pyer Moss was the one doing the colorway. I think they're going to be going for quite a bit of money. I probably wouldn't pay more than like $300 to $350. I'm not going to sell these. I'm going to wear them. But if I was going to sell them, I would try and get like $400, $450, because I would want to give a portion of the resell to the Innocence project. I think it's important that if you're going to resell a product that originally was sold for a charity, I think you should probably try and give a portion of that back. But so yeah, this is a really, really awesome pair. Appreciate you guys listening to my spiel, staying put on the channel. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Peace.